Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jayla Koriyan and I have a chit chat video. I just wanted to talk. I felt like I was in a talking mood. I don't know where this video is going to go, but let's go. Let's talk. Alright, so let's start with something light. On my Twitter, I have a tweet that's pinned, and I've kept this tweet pinned since June 10, 2016. That is when I tweeted the tweet. And the tweet says, "Just a regular girl who decided to go for it." So that tweet speaks to me because it is me. I am a regular girl. I was raised in North Carolina. It's not much to do in North Carolina. So starting YouTube, I would never in a million years guess I would be at the place that I am now where YouTube is a career. I guess I don't say that because I am in college, so it's like I'm still working to other goals and other things, so I can't really say it's a career because I'm still in school and I can't dedicate all my time to it, but it's a career. It's my job, so I like to look at it as my part-time job, while other people may go be a waiter or whatever the case may be. I do YouTube. I make videos as my part-time job. I remember last summer and the summer before that and the summer before that, my dad would call me each end of the year and say, "Jayla, are you getting a job?" And I would say, "No, I'm not getting a job, Dad. I do YouTube." And he never really understood it. Every year, I'm telling you, he'll call me and be like, "Are you getting a job?" And even now, I still feel like he'll be like, "So what are you doing after college? I really think you should get a job." So yeah, for my dad, it's kind of hard to explain and for him to grasp like making money on the internet versus my mom knows everything as far as brand deals, YouTube, business stuff. Like my mom knows everything. Let me go down my Twitter thread because it was something that I retweeted that really spoke to me. Raven Elise, she tweeted something. She said, "People like it more when you're working towards something, not when you have it." And I was just thinking so hard on this because I recently launched a company, and you know, a lot of things that I launch, a lot of my subscribers are very positive, really support me. And not that, you know, I didn't get that support this time, but with this specific thing that I wanted to do, I felt like it did come with a lot more negative, sorry y'all, just keep getting distractions. So yeah, it did come with a slightly more negativity than I thought it would. The only other thing that I've came out with is my book, Pretty and Educated, and it's basically to high school girls, college girls, going into college, that age range of girls, talking about my college experience, talking real, talking about dating, partying, admissions, I was basically a big sister to someone who may not have a big sister, who may not have someone to talk to. And I decided to create a post. I want to say it's almost like 800, maybe 1,000 questions I got on that post, and I still have the post up on Instagram of you guys just asking questions, and I literally answered every question in my book. So that's the only thing that I came out with, and you guys were so supportive with me. You guys still purchase to this day, and you know, rep Pretty and Educated, and that's my brand. But I wanted to expand. I wanted to expand. I mean, that's what people do. People grow, they start new things. Now, I started YouTube as doing hair. I never thought about having a hair company, I'm gonna be honest with you. Just because I got paid to make hair videos, so I never thought bigger to want to have a hair company until bigger things start happening. I start to know more things about hair companies, about working with hair companies. I just grew as a person. So as I grow, of course, I'm going to do more bigger things, which was launch a hair company, which is Glam Textures. With this, the reason behind that, I feel like I can be transparent now, is I was getting paid a lot of money to make hair videos, and I didn't feel 100% happy making them. So it was kind of difficult for me to make them because I feel like it shows through so much with who I am. Like when I really like something, it shows. When I'm really happy with the content that I make, it shows. And it was just something I wasn't happy about. But the money was good. And I feel like if I say how much, you'd be like, "Oh my God, Jayla, you got paid that much?" But I was getting paid a lot of money. So of course, when I stopped working with hair companies because I just wasn't really happy. Either I wasn't happy with the hair extensions that I was seeing. I felt like it was trash, and I was trying to make the hair extensions look better and tweak it and make my hair look good for the video. I had to do too much work. I didn't like the hair, or they just wanted me to change my hair too much, or they were asking too much of me as far as unboxing reviews. And that's just like 2012, honestly, for YouTube. People don't really do just sit and do an unboxing of a freaking hair extensions, you know. Anyways, so I stopped doing it because I wasn't passionate about it. And I had a talk with my mom, I want to say 6 months ago, and we were talking about my income and, you know, brand deals, blah blah blah. And I was debating of like getting back into a hair contract. And a hair contract is when you have a contract, you have a certain amount of videos you have to do, and they send you a certain amount of hair textures or wigs to do it. And I was just like, I don't want to do it, but I need to pay my rent, I need to pay my car insurance, I need to pay this. And I felt like at that point I was compromising what I love, and I didn't like that. I really felt like I was compromising. I felt like I was doing something I didn't want to do just for the money, and at that point I knew I couldn't do it anymore. So when thinking about it, I was like, okay, so these hair companies have this amount of money to pay me just for a freaking hair video, just for me to put on the hair, tag them in on Instagram and stuff. So how much is the company really making off of hair extensions? I was extremely nervous to start my own business. Extremely nervous. And I honestly don't know why. I guess because of the negativity or what people had to say. That's what I was really more so nervous about. And I have a large following. I have a large platform where anybody can speak their mind. And people don't look at me as a person. They look at me as, I don't know, the YouTuber. They don't think I'm like real or touchable, or, you know, they just think of me as the YouTuber. They say whatever the heck they want. But at the end of the day, for somebody that wants to start their own business, I would say don't care about that. If you want to start something, I just say go for it. It doesn't matter what anybody has to say. I got so much stuff like, oh my god, the hair industry is oversaturated, everybody's doing hair, everybody's doing this, and it doesn't matter what everybody's doing. I don't see anybody saying, oh my god, it's too many Chinese food places, because it's literally one on every corner, but it's a specific one that I like to go to. It's a million nail shops, but it's a specific nail shop I like to go to. It's a million hairstylists, but I don't connect with every hairstylist that does my hair. So that just goes to show, like, people, it's a market for everything. And I feel like a lot of people are closed-minded to think that it can't be more than one of something. It's a million makeup brands. I don't see anybody saying, oh my god, another makeup palette. Well, maybe makeup artists, but nobody can. Do you come out with a makeup palette, you know? My business is doing great. How many days? I want to say we're on day 9 or day 10 of my hair company, and I have made over $10,000 in sales. So that just goes to show that it doesn't matter what somebody else thinks about your business. It's a market for everything. I guess I'm saying this to say I was so nervous to launch something, and for people's negative feedback, and just I was so nervous for nothing. I guess that is what this video is more so about, because I'm somebody that is relatable, or that a lot of my viewers feel like I'm relatable. And I just want to say that you can do it, because I did it. And I'm regular, I'm in college. I mean, I may be losing my mind a little bit because I have a lot going on. Like, I have my second book coming out, I have just launched a hair company, I'm about to graduate college, and I have so much work, and I'm literally going cuckoo in my brain, for real. That's not even balancing like family, friends, going out. Y'all, when people ask me how do I do it, it's God. Literally, I don't know how I do it. I just keep going, and I'm very driven. I'm very motivated. I'm just always like, yeah, I want to do this, I want to do this. And sometimes I have to tell myself, okay, Jayla, slow it down, take it down a notch, do what you have to, you know, plan it out a little bit. But I'm very driven. It's just me. I feel like, honestly, I'm losing my mind right now. But if I was not losing my mind right now and I had a slower paced life, I would be bored. I would be like, this is boring. I know a lot of people may look at me and feel like, oh, you know, I have this going on, I have that going on. But honestly, it's not a walk in the park. I do have my days where, you know, it is really tough. I just don't show that because I just be so busy I can't even possibly show it. But starting a new company is not easy at all. I hope to do a video on it someday once I, you know, have my business running and I have more information to tell you guys, and I can like mess up a little bit and then come on a video and say, like, you know, I did this and, you know, that didn't really work out too well. But this is my first company, Glam Textures, and I'm sure I'm gonna have many more. I'm only 22 years old and I'm about to graduate college. This is what I'm doing in college, so I can only imagine myself out of college, you know, and the ideas that come into my head that I'm like, oh yeah, I want to do this and I want to do that. So I really can't wait to graduate. I can't wait to see where my company goes. Do you, girl, like, come out with whatever you want to come out with. It's never too much of anything. Just add your own flair to it. Even in a generation that I feel like all the odds are against you, I feel like go for it. Why not? The time's gonna pass anyways, so why not start what you want to start, do what you want to do, and not care what people think. Just do it. Just take the leap of faith like I do and like I did.